Hello everyone, and welcome to another online edition of Grace Creatives. My name is Desiree and I'm the director of Grace, which is Girls Rising Above Child Exploitation. We are a nonprofit that serves trafficked, exploited, and at-risk youth ages 12 through 21. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be decorating clipboards. So by the end of this session, this clipboard is going to be super decked out and fancy. I'm going to want to use it for everything. And yeah, we're excited to be doing this project with you today. So I'm just going to quickly go over the materials that you need for this project. If you got a kit from us, then you should have the majority of these materials already. And if you're doing this project at home, you should be able to gather them fairly easily. So I'm going to start here over to my left. You're going to need a hot glue gun. You're going to need some assorted stickers, some assorted flowers, and then off here to my right, you're going to need either glue or Mod Podge. You're going to need a paintbrush, scrapbooking paper or decorative paper. I just had these scraps laying around, so I'm going to use these squares that I found. If you have full sheets of scrapbooking paper, that's completely fine as well. And then you're going to need a pair of scissors. So again, if you got a kit from us, you should have the majority of these materials. The only thing I didn't pack was scissors and the hot glue gun. If you don't have either one of those materials, you can let us know and we will make sure that we get you some so you can do this project. So go ahead and get your area set up like so, and we'll get started with the first step. All right, so for the first step of this project, you're going to need your scrapbooking paper as well as your scissors. And some of you, if you got kits from us, you might have little scraps of paper like this, but some of you might also have full sheets of paper. So for the first part of this project, you're just gonna take your clipboard and your scrapbooking paper and figure out how you want to arrange it on your clipboard. So for me, I just have these squares and they just have this little white line on the bottom. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and cut the edges off. And I'm just gonna do a pattern on top of the clipboard with these strips of paper. So keep in mind, you can cut the paper into shapes if you want to do shapes on the clipboard, or you can even just do one solid piece of paper on the top. This is just an opportunity for you to be creative and make it look however you want. So just take a few minutes and cut your scrap of paper down how you want it to look and arrange it on your clipboard, and we'll come back with the next step. All right, so hopefully you've had a few minutes to cut your scrapbooking paper down into squares and figured out how you want to arrange it on your clipboard. I kind of arranged mine during the break and figured out a pattern that I want to do on my clipboard. So the next step is going to be attaching the scrapbook pieces, the paper actually, onto the clipboard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do mine piece by piece. So I've already got the first piece done here, but depending on what yours looks like, you're just gonna take your pieces of paper one by one and take your paintbrush and your Mod Podge. You can paint the surface of the clipboard like this first so that you have a little bit underneath. And then you can lay that piece on top of the Mod Podge. And then after you have it down, you're gonna wanna also paint over the top just so that you get it nice and sealed. If you just put it down on the bottom, you're not gonna get a good seal and it's gonna stick up and you're gonna clip some edges. So you're gonna wanna put Mod Podge underneath as well as on the top of the paper. So I'll just show you guys. So mine is looking like this. I've got two of my pieces down, and by the end of this, I'm going to have the entire surface of my clipboard covered with scrapbook paper. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few minutes to finish the front of my clipboard, and I'll come back with the next step. All right, so hopefully you were able to finish attaching your scrapbook paper to your clipboard. I was able to finish mine, and it looks like this. I think it turned out pretty good. It's a cute pattern and some variations on there. So I'm just gonna let that dry for a few minutes, and while I do that, I'm gonna look at my stickers as well as my flowers and some of the decorations, and just kind of choose an arrangement of the different things that I have here. So on my sticker sheet, I've got some flowers, I've got some words. So I'm gonna play around with a few different designs while my clipboard dries, and I will come back and show you what I come up with. All right, so I've had a few minutes to let my clipboard dry and go through all of my stickers and flowers and choose my design. So the final step of this project is just going to be attaching the stickers and flowers and different things that you chose onto your clipboard. I chose these little metal circles to go on the outside, and then I chose this flower that's going to go on the top, and then I'm going to do some arranging with some of these stickers on the top. So yeah, just take a few minutes to attach your pieces. I'm going to use obviously my hot glue gun for some of them, as well as the stickers. So I will come back and show you my final project. All right, so I was able to finish my project. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. I put some stickers on there, put some of those little metal buttons, and my flower on the top, and the top says, "You make me so happy, I cherish you," and I put some stickers along the bottom. So I'm super happy with my final result. Went from just a plain old clipboard to a beautiful gift or creation. And yeah, hope that you enjoyed doing this session with us today, and we will look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again. Blessings. Bye.